Hey guys, it's Stefan. Welcome to my patch 6.11 Runes and Masteries Guide for Diana Jungle. I'm gonna do quick math for you before I show you the runes. I decided not to go with AP quints anymore. They give you roughly 9%, 9 more damage to your passive, and roughly 7 more absorption to your shield, and that's your full shield. It's not that big. So I was recommended this by a Diamond player actually, and he went through this with me. 4 armor in your quint, 1 armor quint. This gives you enough armor for your early clear to be super powerful, makes up for losing the absorption from your AP. Then you have 2 AP quints. You could also take movement speed. You don't need to take AP if you want to move faster. That's fine too. Then you go for attack speed marks, and then you go for health per level seals, and you go for AP. Okay, so for glyphs you can go AP, AP per level, MR or MR per level. And if you don't want to, if you don't want to build too many cooldown reduction items, you can go 10% CDR in your runes, but I don't suggest it. So the reason we do this is because I just feel like the 15 AP, as this diamond player told me to, it's just not worth it. It's so weak, and I think you guys should try this one out. But if you don't want to use this one, then I do have my standard page. Oh wait, I've made my standard page the same. This is basically the page I'm gonna run every time. So this is like my standard page. Then you obviously have some pages that I have one here with movement speed instead of AP quints. This one's not bad either. But yeah, standard Diana Jungle. Look up my profile on LOL King if you want to copy some of my runes. And real quick, we're gonna go into masteries. Diana Jungle masteries. These are the best masteries. If you want to go through reasons for each, which one? You can. The only debatable one here. Okay, there's 2 debatable ones in the cunning tree. That's savagery against wanderer, and it's intelligence against precision. It's personal preference. I just feel like the cooldown reduction is better, especially for early game. 45% cooldown reduction puts your ultimate at level 16 to a 8.2 second cooldown. So keep that in mind. You can also take Fury here, but you have someone's attack speed in your runes. You don't actually have to. So I would say take the AP damage. Natural talent or vampire. It doesn't matter. These don't do anything. They're the same. They don't do anything. And then bounty hunter. So yeah, that's it for these. I'm gonna go into game now, and I'm gonna show you the first clear on the red side. I'm gonna take a full clear of every single jungle camp with this build. Hey guys, it's Stefan. So I am in game now, and I want to show you this first clear. So I'm gonna clear every single jungle camp. I did accidentally take 3 pots, but you shouldn't have to. But we're gonna go through this. We're gonna show you how this clear works. And I actually was really surprised how strong this attack speed is because it lets you solo dragons so easily at level 6. So we're gonna start off when it spawns, and we're gonna smite it right away. And you see how like our attack speed is 0.9 at level 1. That is really powerful. This is without a leash, by the way, so look how strong this is. And also the cooldown reduction from the runes or the masteries is coming in handy as well. So we got our Q. We're going to do blue buff too. We're going to do a full clear with this build. And that was without a leash. Imagine how much faster it would be without a leash. So I'm just standing here. I could be kiting the buff around a little bit. I don't feel like I need to. This, like with the armor from the quint, it makes you really durable. So once we get our second point in W, it's actually going to get a lot easier for us. It becomes like really fast because our shield is still a little bit slower than it would be generally. So we're gonna go through this one. I think we should be fine with the potions. I didn't actually test this before I started recording, but I knew that I could do it because I've done this with uh, an AD page. I've done the full clear with basically no runes, or well, AD runes with no armor. So we'll definitely be fine in that aspect. We do lose a little bit of the shielding, but I think overall it's worth losing that for what we're gaining with the attack speed in the early game. So you see how healthy we are. We're on to red buff now, and we have our smite still. we're gonna smite this red buff because I want to see how high our health is in the end. It didn't over heal us the buff, so as you can see, this is a really safe clear. You get so much health. You're so tanky with this build. So or these masteries. I think the attack speed guys. I think you guys should give it a try. But if you like your own, then don't let me tell you any differently. So this is a full clear without a leash. We had to waste a potion on the first clear because we didn't get a leash. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and peace out, guys. Try it out. Try it out. Trust me. Trust me.